Good evening, ABR-MarketWatch viewers. As we wrap up today's trading, two key takeaways stand out. U.S. stocks edged up amid a mix of optimism and caution, with the S&P 500, Nasdaq 100, and Dow Jones all posting gains, albeit modest. And gold soared to a record high as investors prepared for a potential government shutdown in the United States. The market is navigating a complex landscape: AI trading vulnerabilities, new tariffs, and the imminent risk of a U.S. government shutdown. These uncertainties could potentially delay crucial economic data releases, adding an element of uncertainty to the Federal Reserve's rate cut decisions. However, despite these challenges, equities are still on track for modest September gains, with the S&P 500 up nearly 3%, the Dow rising between 1% and 1.5%, and the Nasdaq performing exceptionally well with a 3 to 5% rally. The M&A momentum has surpassed $1 trillion this year, as reflected in Electronic Arts deal. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 index is showing steady growth since the election in 2024 and is poised to excel even more in the historically bullish fourth quarter. Since 1928, the average return during the fourth quarter has been 2.9%, with gains recorded 83.1% of the time. This trend has become more pronounced over the last 3 decades. Investors anticipate that the Federal Reserve may continue lowering interest rates following this month's resumption of rate cuts. European markets followed suit, with the Stoxx 600 posting a 1.1% increase for September, marking its third consecutive month of growth. Analysts predict equities will continue to rise due to buying for the new quarter, historically a positive period for stocks. The dollar index weakened, with analysts expecting it to continue weakening towards year-end due to the Fed's projected 2 further 25 basis point cuts by the end of the year. Gold prices hit an all-time high before retreating slightly, and oil prices dropped as crude began to flow through a pipeline from northern Iraq to Turkey for the first time in 2.5 years. In conclusion, despite the looming threats of a government shutdown and trade tensions, the U.S. stock market continues its bull run, with a potential 5th straight month of gains on the horizon. As always, we encourage our viewers to stay informed, make wise investments, and join us tomorrow for another day of market insights.